What's up, everybody? Just getting situated here. I have so much stuff on my desk right now. My review table, excuse me. Trying to... Excuse you? Excuse you, Alexa? Anyway. Alexa, you're stupid. Oh, you're not talking to me now. Okay, I see how it is. Okay. Originally, I was going to do this on the Strident page, but I just said, screw it. I'll probably share this to the Strident page after. There is a member on the Strident group that was looking for some tips, tricks, name of Kyle Kelly, and hopefully this helps him out with the Lady Jaye, the 50th anniversary, aka Pursuit of Cobra. Originally was supposed to be Pursuit of Cobra Lady Jaye, but never got released, and then they pushed it in the 50th anniversary line. But I have to apologize right away because I'm in an attic, and I have a AC running and a fan. So if it's loud and obnoxious, I apologize. But you have to understand it's a little warm where I am today. So. And I'm sure it's warmer where you guys are, but anyway, the 50th anniversary 2-pack Lady Jaye body. If you do want to turn this into a proper Lady Jaye, and you hate the fugly head that pack came with because it was god awful, and you do want to do a Marauder's head, this is the easiest, quickest way to get done with this. You can't hear the AC or the fan? Well, there we go. Okay, problem solved. But I'm going to do a couple different things. I'm not just showing this one figure. I'm going to show a couple different things. Just a little bit of a couple custom kit bashes that I did. And if you were considering doing them, want to save some money, and maybe wanted to pick up some of these FSS figures and didn't feel like spending the FSS prices that they garnish, you could go this route. If you don't, then you don't. I'm just kind of throwing out different ideas for all of you guys to do. Like I said, at the end of the day, if you don't like it, you don't like it, it's fine. But for me, these are the holsters for those spots. But we'll get to the Lady Jaye first. Sorry, I have to turn some more lights on because it's like a dungeon in here. All right, so... There we go. That's a little bit better. Is she too washed out? No, she doesn't look too... it looks a little washed out. Let me back this lighting off a little bit. Oh, she's going to fall now. I hate this stupid lamp. It works sometime. Anyway. Hello, everybody. Let me say hi to everybody. Hello, Rich. How's it going, buddy? Zorpox, Holland Bricks, Woodman, Gaz, how's everybody doing today? It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Fun. Okay, I'll stop. Anyway, so yeah, if you guys haven't joined the Strident Facebook group, go join that. That's myself and Strident's group page. So go join that if you haven't. Just look up STRYDENT on Facebook. Send us a join. Hit that join button and join the group. But anyway, there was a member on there that was trying to figure out how to get her head, the Marauder's head, to sit correctly. Because if you have this figure, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Let me back this up. If you have this figure, you know exactly what I'm saying. Let me pop this head off really quick. Oops. Alright, so I have her with a Marauder's vest on right now. You don't have to have her with that on. Let's just take that off really quick. Now, there's two things going on here that they muffed on as far as Hasbro goes, okay? A was not the sculpt of the head, but all of the paint applications on the head. This head was horribly done. Let me find that head if I can. I think I might have thrown it out because I hate that stupid head. Knowing me, I saved it and put it in a bag somewhere. That's what I do with everything. Anyway, the point being, the head that this thing came with, the body is fine. The hands are so-so, but the body is fine. The head was just god awful. The eyeballs are all over the place. The skin tone looks like they put one coat on it. It just looks like shit. Okay, I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. It looked like shit. The head was also a little bit too on the small side for me. But to fix that, all you simply have to do is A, do not shave any of this off because you will break up all of this sculpt right here. You don't have to do any of that. The other problem that this body has is that this peg is just entirely too short and it's too close to this sculpted collar piece. Now, if you're going for that, you know, a little bit updated Lady Jaye, and this is actually a really decent body to go off of. She's a little bit more shapely, and that's what I like for Lady Jaye. Like, she's a little bit thicker, on the thicker side, and I dig that. But anyway, point being is that a lot of people have issues using this head with, or using the Marauder's head with this body. It was very difficult for a lot of people to do it. I haven't seen anybody really post about this. It's very simple to do. Number one, no, I'm not sponsored by any company, by the way, but I will give credit where it's due, and I will plug items that I deem worthy of plugging. This will cost you 20 bucks. I think it might cost around $15 now. You'll have to check Amazon. But specifically go to Amazon. They give you a ton of sticky tack. Get this sticky tack or maybe something close to it, but get some sticky tack, and I'll show you how much sticky tack this actually comes with. That's the company that makes it. You get an entire sheet. This is how much I've used, owning this for 2 years now. Okay? This is how much is left. Alright? Just get some sticky tack. It's very simple. And what the sticky tack does, and I know I'm not reinventing the wheel by doing this, because this is basic, simple stuff, but, you know, a lot of people don't know to use the sticky tack. So, you take your Marauder's head, right? You put the sticky tack in there. Doesn't matter, I mean, you can, you know, put enough in there accordingly, where it sits in there properly, okay? And then all you're going to do is take the head, and the sticky tack will take care of the head clearance issues. So you just push down on the head, and now you have clearance for the head. So you don't have to worry about any of that. Now, you'll see a little bit of white right there. All you want to do is simply just either pick that off, or you can push that back up into the head. I'll just leave it for now because, you know, I'm not even done with this figure anyway. But you see the clearance now. You have more than enough clearance in that head, and that's what the sticky tack does to fix that. It's very simple. It takes 10 seconds to do, and it you know, you'll have all that tack left over to use on future figures or whatever. So if you ever have any head clearance issues with any body, try to use sticky tack, and it will work out in your favor, because now, I mean, now her head actually sits, I think, better on her neck than before. The head might look a little bit on the larger side for the body, but you know, I don't think it really bothers me too much, and it's a much better head than the original 50th anniversary fugly head with googly eyes, and, you know, just looks awkward. So you can use this head, you can use the this head, which is the kind of shorter hair, or you can use the long flowing hair. It doesn't really matter which kind of hair you want. I used this one because I wanted to give her a hat, so I just gave her this. Oh, where'd her hat go? There we go. I just gave her this hat, and this is kind of the head that you have to use for the hats. So that's what I did. So that's the quick little fix-up. I was trying to explain it to him while I was watching his live video, but he wasn't. It didn't seem like it was clicking with him. He's like, I don't know. Because when he had her head on here, he didn't have any sticky tack on there. He was trying to, like, put it down on the peg, and her head was so low, it was like towards her chin was like touching her boobs. So it just didn't look right, and this fixes that problem. So, and if you have any, like I said, if you have any tack coming out of the sides or the bottom, just take a little bit out, and keep applying it accordingly. It takes 10 seconds to do, and it will make your figure much more aesthetically appealing, I think, personally. I don't know. But that's how to make a quick fix for her. Okay, so moving on. Moving on. All right, so I did have a couple projects that I was going to do. The skin tone, yeah, I know, but you know, it's six of one, half a dozen of the other. You know, it's always something. Some of the skin tones are a little bit lighter than the others. This one comes off a little pink because this was an early head. Some of their other skin tones are a little bit more pale. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. I mean, if it's that much of an eyesore, repaint the face. Go ahead and do that. But anywho, moving on to, or you could also go with, where's the, hold on a minute. Let me find, where's the other female head? Here you go, woman. Oh, here we go, I got it. I mean, worst case scenario, you can always just go this route and it looks 10,000 times better anyway. So, I mean, this is Lady Jaye on the most simplistic, way that you could go. You could give her the short hair and the head too, but there she is. Sorry, I didn't give her her. There you go. Action figure expert, how's it going? Hello, hello. So this is my Lady Jaye. This other one I'm actually using for a different character entirely. So if it does look like Lady Jaye a little bit, obviously, but it's for something else entirely. So anyway, moving on. Like I said, I did have a couple figures that I kind of kitbashed, threw together, and like I said, this is a cheap, easy option. They're not going to be look exactly like the FSS Club. Personally, I always go for maybe more of a modern look. The FSS Club is more of your purist, vintage looking figures. And while I do like some of the vintage style figures, not all of them are for me. So I like to give more of a Pursuit of Cobra-esque feel to them. A little bit more of a update without updating the figure so much where it doesn't look like the previous character at all. There's a couple different head options you can go with here. For the first one I'm going to bring up, which is SubZero. Now, this is the same body the FSS Club used. It's just basically Rise of Cobra, Arctic Assault, Snake Eyes. So if you want to use this body, you can. The majority of the body is used by the FSS Club. The head that they use for that is different. I used the Shipwreck head from Rise of Cobra, the Arctic Assault Shipwreck from Rise of Cobra head, because I just thought it had a little bit more of that kind of paint shading going throughout, like his beard and such, and his hat. It had a little bit of that, like, kind of like it was dusted with snow look to it. So I went with that head. The head that they use for the FSS Club is actually the 50th anniversary Pursuit of Cobra lowlight head with no goggles on. That's what they used for SubZero, but and I switched it up. I gave it a little bit more of my own take on it. Let me bring him in. He is so far away. There we go. So what I did was Boy, I am washing all of these figures out. You guys can't see diddly poo. There we go. That's much better. Apologize for the lighting. It always takes me a second to get the lighting just right. The head with Shipwreck does sit a little bit lower, so he is kind of sunken in there. But if you bring the head up a little bit, and it's due to all this being one sculpt. So, and this is not the same as this is not the same coat as 50th anniversary / Pursuit of Cobra Snow Job. It's a different coat. I think the only other release for this coat was the FSS SubZero. Now, SubZero did come with I think he came with a hog originally. The hog just, I don't know. I don't know. I wanted to switch it up a little bit, give him a little bit more of an update. So I did give him, what we call it? I think this is an MK249. I think that's what it is, or it's a saw, which it's almost the same thing. I think the MK is a little bit more of a modernized saw, but I gave him this because I felt like it just looked a little bit more tactical. I mean, the guy's going to be in the snow. He's not going to want to haul around this big, huge thing. So give him a smaller machine gun as opposed to a big, huge, long, heavy machine gun. It's the same. The FSS Club gave him the same one that came with Tunnel Rat and a plethora of different figures. Now, originally he did come with that same style of light machine gun, LMG. But, you know, I gave him this just to switch it up a little bit. Like I said, you don't have to go the same route that I did. I'm just trying to, you know, if you don't want to spend the money for FSS Club stuff, this is the cheapest route you can go. I got the Snake Eyes body for, what was it, I think $10. And then the backpack is just a reuse from a Snow Serpent. I used an extra Marauders because they were giving me these free all the time. I gave him, you know, ammo links, and then I gave him this from Marauders as well, and then I gave him snowshoes from the Snow Serpent. I have a whole bunch of Snow Serpents, so I just gave him some pieces from that. And like I said, it's the Shipwreck head from the Rise of Cobra Arctic Assault Shipwreck, and that's a simple way, just a simple, quick little kit bash. If you want SubZero in your collection, or maybe if you don't, then and you don't care, then maybe skip over this part. I don't know what to tell you, but I think it's a quick little thing you can do. So yeah, it's a good little LMG. It is a good one. I like the extra sculpted detail, and I think that's what his original gun that he came with really was lacking, was a lot of paint detail. It's just kind of just a basic gray color. I don't know. This just from Marauders just comes with so much detail on it. It helps the figure pop that much more as far as bringing out other detail in him. But yeah, so there's my updated version of SubZero, or quick little kit bash SubZero. Where's my other one? I'm trying to find it. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I do have a lot of the subscribe. I'm still working on 4 different customs. I got 4 different entries for subscriber customs for the subscriber team. So I'm still working on those. I'm kind of working with designs and stuff. So just bear with me. Don't worry. That's not going anywhere. Where the heck is my other stuff? Where are you? What did I do with the other one? So this is what happens. I put stuff down, and then I forget about it, or I bag it and put it away, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. But so there you go. There's SubZero. Where's the other one? I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I can't see anything on my table. Alexa, you're stupid.
By the way, you have one new notification.
Oh,
When
wait.
you see the yellow light ring on your device,
Oh, whoa,
it means
whoa,
you have
whoa,
a
Alexa, shut
notification
up.
or message. Just say, read my
Alexa, shut up.
notifications.
Jesus. She just goes off. Talk about me going off on a tangent. She just won't shut up sometimes. Alexa, you talk too much. Yeah, that's what I thought. You better not say anything. What I thought. I think that might have been it. Okay. Well, there you go. Alexa taking over, typical woman.
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
No one's talking to you. Shut up. Alexa, are you a full-figured woman?
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Oh, you're not. How are you not sure? Jesus. God. I have so many bags everywhere. I wish you guys could see this. Okay, so anyway, let me crack open my... Do you guys like pulp with your orange juice? Some people hate it, but I love it. Give me all the pulp. I want all the pulp. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Here we go. I'm so stupid. What I had planned was literally sitting right in front of my face, and I'm just like staring at it, and I'm like, what was I going to do? I don't know. Blah, 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 blah. All right, so I do have an unboxing really quick, which I do not do on this channel anymore, but I'm pretty stoked for this one. Sorry, it's not 3 3/4 inch related, but it's pretty darn cool. Let me get this stuff out of the way. Okay. Let me get that out of the way. Okay. All right, so we got a box from the Amazon rainforest today. Okay. And we're gonna open it. Okay. And I'm gonna stop saying okay. Okay. Oh, that's what I was gonna show you too. All right. I'm also working on one of these. If you can tell me who I'm trying to go for here, shit. I will make you a free Marauders figure and send it to you for free. If you can guess right now who this is going to be. Buck Rogers? No. Nope, not Cesspool. You guys will never get this one. I promise no one will get it. Nope, not Major Blood. God, could they put this in a skinnier box? I mean, not that I care. I'm going to open this sucker anyway, but I'll give you one more look. Scope? No. Nope, not Python Trooper. Okay, get 2 more guesses and that's it. And I'm moving on to the next segment. Destro without a mask? No. Two more guesses. Nope, not airtight. I already have an airtight. One guess left. Metalhead? No, I already made Metalhead. Did I show you guys my Metalhead? Metalhead, get your little tarnation over here, you little turkey. Turkey tits. Where the hell did I put him? Oh, Metalhead, come on. Oh, here he is. Okay. Alright, here's Metal Head. Metal Ding Dong. Gonna bring him back over here. Then I'll show you the unschmoxing. This I made, I want to say last year sometime. There you go. Captain Caveman? I wish it was Captain Caveman. Oops, wrong one. Nope, stop it. There we go. Alright, this one was really easy to make. I used the Pursuit of Cobra Desert Assault Duke rocket backpack, which is what the FSS Club used. I used the black, obviously the black and red body. I gave him a red little scarf. And then I used the 50th anniversary / Pursuit of Cobra Snake Eyes tack vest. Because that's essentially what he came with. ODC Cobra version? No, I don't have hair. I'm bald. So, if my custom has hair, it would be inaccurate. And the head is a custom cast head. So, before the baldness. What's funny is I just started going, I went, well, now I shave my head completely bald. Before it was like just shaving it down, but I just said the hell with it. Anyway, I just went bald like a couple years ago, so full on bald. I made it all the way to 35, so. Vehicle driver? No. It is a character. And I'm telling you, guys are never going to get it. But there's Metalhead. Okay, enough of that. On to the unboxing. So there you go. If you were interested. There you go, Metalhead. Bye. Okay. Alright, so 29 years ago. Vehicle, wait, 29 years ago? What? Cesspool 29 years ago? No, it's not Cesspool. The Uber driver? Did I paint the head? Oh no, I can't paint for shit. No way. I will openly admit that I cannot paint crap. The only custom that I did was a custom Crake figure. And it just, I have to get better paint. Like the paint that I was using Citadel paints. I did this custom Crake a couple years ago. This was all me, so there you go with that. You could see it's kind of gloppy in some places, but there you go. That's Crake before he was Cobra Commander. But yes, okay. There you go, Crakeage. It's one of my favorite characters. FYI. It's actually my favorite Cobra Commander, by the way. Crake Cobra Commander is a badass. If you don't know who he is, look him up. You'll like him. Alright, so the unboxing here comes. It's the Family Matters pack. And no, there's no Carl Winslow involved here. There is no, my God, look at the glare. There is no Urkel involved in this set. And let's take a look at some quality control. See if it's okay. She looks pretty good. She can get these damn lights out of my frickin' face. Good grief. There we go. Like I said, this is very impromptu. So there we go. That's a little bit better. She looks good. Eyeballs aren't googly. Take a look at him. Eyeballs look pretty okay. I'm going to unbox these. Don't worry. I'm going to take them out. Expect a full review on these probably within the week. I know this is like everyone's hard on right now. Everyone's got a hard on, and everyone's doing reviews of these, so I'm gonna wait about a week and let the hype die down, and then people will calm down and stop pooping their pants about them. But I'll take them out of package and we'll get a closer look. No, it's not Voltar. Boy, you guys are desperate to get this one. Like, we will know what it is. I'm telling you, you'll never get it. Alright, there we go. Bust open the packaging. Ooh, they come with fun stuff. I don't think I've done a 6-inch figure review in a while. I do have a lot of Mythic Legions reviews I need to do. BTW, FYI. The Uber Driver version 2. No, but close. I mean, if I give you a hint, someone on here will get it. And then I'm not counting that as the free figure. No, but... Think water-based. That's all I'll say. Alright, so Scarlet Witch, she looks pretty cool. I always liked Scarlet Witch's first release, but those heels sucked. But she looks pretty darn good. She looks pretty darn good. I want to know which one's Urkel out of this. Maybe Quicksilver's the Urkel? Maybe he like runs really fast, bumps into something and goes, "Can I do that?" You know? Alright. Maybe most of you don't know this, but Magneto is one of my favorite villains of all time. So if this was like, I had to get this set, I had to. Because all the other previous Magnetos were a poo fest, including the one that just came out in that Apocalypse wave. I still didn't like that one. Oh my god, that's the most annoying sound. This one looks a lot better. I don't know what's going on with his big ass head. Holy Toledo. But well, we got some QC issues on his legs. Did I do that? Look how tall his head is. Holy sheep shit in a shingle. Alright, so we got a couple of these guys over here. We finally get an updated Quicksilver, which has been, oh my god, taking forever. If you go back to the dark days of Hasbro to find a Quicksilver, I still have them. I'll bring them over. Just wait until you see the glaring friggin' difference in this Quicksilver and the other one. Ugh. Alright, and then we'll bring in the Sun. Son, daughter, and father. Big ass forehead, father. This one looks a little bit better, his head. Num-nums. The window cleaner from barbecue episode of Sunbow series? No. Wrong. Think, like I said, think water-based characters. Oh, you dipped into 91 Joes? I'm sure you'll get it. The character I'm doing wasn't even in the 90s. It wasn't in the 80s either. He had a bucket of water? Ah, I see where you're going. So, opening up this little face here, you can see he's very angry. very angry Magneto. No, guillotine, I already have the FSS guillotine. I wouldn't make two. Alright, pop this head off. Let's take a look at how the head looks. Let's take a look at how the head looks, baby. Yes, this American Dream Dusty Rose now, baby. You ain't never gonna get it. If you get this guess, I'm gonna throw you out the bay window, baby. That's right. That's what I'm gonna do. Win them in the ring, lose them in the ring. That's how you do it, baby. God damn it. Friggin' head keep popping off the peg. Pissing me off. Nope, not torpedo. The bionic character from Action Man. No. I mean, come on. What body is he on? Why are you guys are making these odd guesses? He's on a Python Patrol body. I mean, I'm giving it to you at this point. Alright, so the famous 90s cover. Famous 90s cover band. I'm just kidding. There we go. I like this head a lot better. I might stick him with this head. There's also the unmasked head that the Apocalypse version did come with. Ah! He's not fun. No, it's not Copperhead. Cobra Eel. No, it's not a Cobra Eel. Alright. But it does look like I'm going to be selling this Quicksilver. I do have the green one and the blue one, but ugh. Let me just get him out of the way. We'll do Magneto comparisons in a second. Alright, so you have this lovely piece of work right here. And then you have this hideous mess right here. With the pancake hands, and the pancake feet, and the weird head, the teeny little head, and that, ugh, I hate that body. Wide jointed hips, ugh. The bane of my existence were wide jointed hips. Scarface Python Patrol Edition, no. Not it. Thank you. Come again. Alright, so we have that little comparison right there, and you can see that this obviously looks more pleasing to the eye than that does. Let's get that the hell out of here. You are retired, sir. Come on, you gotta know before you go. Whoa, you're just gonna have to wait, you little pumpkin. Oh. So then we have this Magneto. Okay. And then we have this Magneto. Now, I will take the head off of that and put it on that, just to compare. Python water muffin? What the hell is a water muffin? Do you have muffins that float in your water down there over there? Hey Indy, what's up, man? So this is like the shit of the shit bodies. This is the old Steve Rogers body that they used to use, where I believe he had forearm swivels with no hinges. And just, ugh, awful. But, what the heck is that hairstyle? It's called 1993. That's what it's called. Okay? It's called like half mullet, half Magnum PI. I don't know. Well, Magnum PI didn't have long hair, so I apologize for that. But anyway, let's pop this head off. Pop it off. Come on. Pop it off. And I will see if the new head does fit on the old body, because I'm sure somebody out there is going to be like, does the old head fit on the old body fit with the new head? Someone's going to ask me that. And not in that voice, that's my voice. I'm sure some child will ask me that. But yes, it does fit. Oh, there you go, Billy. The differences between the capes are, this is like a flat paint, where this has like a little bit more of a gloss to it. God, my lighting is such shit right now. Obviously, the bodies are more... that's much better. He has wrist swivels and wrist hinges. His body is just updated entirely, so... But let's get him out of the way. Let's get him over here. Swap the head. Paratrooper? No. I said water, not air. But A for effort. There you go. Now this head on the new body. Hold on. His leg is doing something annoying. Let's fix his belt, for good God's sake. His belt was like... Lamprey? No. You can actually get the convention exclusive Python Patrol Lamprey for like dirt cheap, like $20, $26, I think. So it is not the Lamprey, no. So there is the extra head that came with the unwanted Magneto that no one asked for in the Apocalypse Wave. That's like his 90s cartoon head, unmasked head. I think I'm going to go more so with the angry, pupil-less head. The head is quite... he's very forehead-ish. Who's Qatar Quat? Qatar Quat? It sounds like something. Sounds like a noise you would make if you're choking. Qatar Quat. You know. I'm just kidding. I kid. You know, I kid. This is what I do. You know. We have floaters, but I won't call them muffins. Ooh, snakes. Floater snakes. It's a floater. Okay, let me grab Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch. How you? Come out with your heels up. Come out with your heels up, Scarlet Witch. That put her away. I probably did. Oh wait, I think I have one downstairs. I do. I'll be right back. Okay? Okay. So, let's see how many more guesses we have. Floater? No. Python Patrol floater? No. Those are good guesses, though. He's not going to tell us? Oh. Do you really want the surprise spoiled for you? All right, so here we go. We've got a little bit of the classic version here. The classic one, while it is a good figure, I don't even know. I would say it's an okay figure, actually. It doesn't really... It has the look, but the legs suck. Look at these legs. You know, so you got to do this like weird crouch bend thing. It kind of looks like she's popping a squat almost halfway. Because the cape is so heavy, you have to do this like tripod thing with her, okay? Unless you want to do like a floating thing with her, you could do that maybe. But this is more of your classic look from Marvel Legends. Trust me, it was a big upgrade from the previous one that Toy Biz gave us, which, holy Toledo. I'm glad I think I threw that out. I didn't even think I tried to sell it. I think I just threw it right in the garbage and had it recycled into something more useful than whatever the hell that thing was. Ugh. Anyway, but that was the one from the Legendary Riders series, but this is definitely a big update. I think this is better. If you like the classic look like I do, this might be the one for you. You're going to have some issues with her standing, especially because she's got these crappy heels on. And I get that's part of her original design, but she doesn't like to stand too well. These have the flat feet. These sit much easier. I know this is a little bit more of a little bit later. But I like the head sculpt a lot more. Overall, her boobage went down. I think her boobage decreased. Is it the same? No, it's the same. Never mind. It's the same boobage. The boobage is the same. I take back what I said. I had to compare boobage with the other boobage. But, no, it's not Crocmaster. My God, you guys are stubborn. You guys really want to know? Do you really want to know? All of you? Type 1 if you really want to know. It's just gas typing 1. Well, Woodman, now I'm not going to tell you because you didn't type 1. You typed 100 million, 101, 11 million, 101,101. So it's too many. That's Woodman ruined it. He ruined the surprise, guys. Blame Woodman. All right, so I will tell you because I don't want to torture you all. All right, so if you look up, this is why you guys were never going to get it. If you look up the old, let me get these two out of the way. Don't worry, I'm going to do a full review on these guys. So I just wanted to show a quick comparison and just kind of show them up close and personal. Now I have an action figure mess on my hands over here because I have Marvel Legends stuff and I have all this other stuff everywhere. So, okay, hold on. All right. So, if you go to the old Joe-Con Python Patrol 2-pack, there was a water moccasin driver, and I believe someone said Scope, but this isn't Scope. So you were close. I think that was Gaz. It's not Scope, though. This is Lightning. This is, I believe Lightning was the driver and Scope was the sniper. And they both came with an exclusive water moccasin. Now, if you look up those figures, they're like the shittiest looking figures. I'm sorry. They're trash. And people have them up on eBay for like $500. So I was like, you know what? Let's take a really crappy design and a good idea for two new characters with something a little bit more original to them. And all they really did was use, what was it? The original, what was it? Assault on Cobra Island. What was it? What's his name? Oh my God, what's wrong with me? What's his name? Come on, help me out. Oh, Marlon Wayans played him in Rise of Cobra. What's wrong with me? I can't think of anybody's name right now. I don't know. What's wrong with me right now? But anyway, these came out in a 2-pack. I'm sure someone will let me know in the comments in a second. Ripcord. Yes, Ripcord. Thank you. I don't know why. My brain is shutting off. So, yeah, this is going to be Lightning. I'm actually... Now, you guys were close because someone did you guys Scope. The other one is going to be Scope. And I'm going to use the Lamprey body. So you guys were very close as far as what I'm going to use for the other one. Like I said, I picked up the other Lamprey figure from eBay. I think it was, I paid $22 for it. I think it might be the cheapest Joe-Con Joe-Con exclusive on the market right now. As far as if you want to do some Python Patrol stuff. I'm not the biggest fan of Python Patrol, but when I saw this set, and I didn't even realize this set existed until I went back and I was actually looking up some Python Patrol videos. I feel like Python Patrol for me could work could work as a sub-team, a very small sub-team, like maybe a very small, like, elite sub-team. Changing everything to just Python Patrol, and then when they started using Joe vehicles, because Cobra's supposed to be the ones that are, like, using advanced technology, not the Joes. Well, at least not to the Cobra standard. I felt like when Cobra started using Joe vehicles, I was like, yeah, that's a little working backwards. No. But anyway, I digress. Maybe it works for the Conquest, because the Conquest was an actual concept plane, so I could dig that. I actually wouldn't mind picking up a Python Patrol Conquest X-30. It's actually one of my favorite planes, besides the Thunderwing. And the Ghost Striker, excuse me. But there's this guy, and he, now, what was it? He used, he used Ripcord's body, and he used the head from Red Star. And they used the same helmet and everything from, what was it? It's the same helmet that was used for Airborne, Airborne. So, just a FYI for that, if you wanted to go strictly off that build. Now, I know that their colors were different, because his colors are more typical Python Patrol. That 2-pack with the water moccasin, it didn't come with the water moccasin, you had to buy that separate, which is just garbage. Anyway, but they did come with black and gray bodies. I said, screw that, let's just go with the Python Patrol colors, which is red and black. I think it looks a little bit better. They're supposed to be part of a sub-team, so I didn't want them to stand out too much, and I think this body will work. Now, this is the body from the Laser Viper. I used the Laser Viper for my Plague member, which I'm going to do a whole video on the Plague, my Plague customs. So there's that. So if you want to go this route, you could. This is my own version of it, trying to be a little bit more imaginative and trying to give them a better face sculpt than the face sculpts they used. The I believe Scope used the roll bar, the entire roll bar figure. It's just repainted, including the helmet. And it's the same helmet that's also used with Airborne as well, the original Airborne from the 25th anniversary. Yeah, the 2-pack was just very basic, and their elbow joints suck, where they're very limited. And I'll actually bring in Ripcord, the original Ripcord body, and just show you what I'm talking about here. Because I have that figure from the Assault on Cobra Island, and it's just so poorly done. Ugh. This is the body that they used for that figure, for the exclusive. So I'm just like, I'm good on this. This is so outdated. This is much more updated. A lot of pieces are used from Rise of Cobra. A lot of pieces are used from, I think, Pursuit of Cobra. A couple different pieces here and there. But you get a much better bend at the elbows. You get much better swivels. You get much better hands as far as holding the guns, too. So you don't have to worry about him holding guns or anything like that. I've already have had him holding guns. So this will be a much better update, I think, for myself. And this will save you a lot of money as opposed to people just going after nameplates. Don't ever go after the nameplates. Go after what makes you happy. I mean, if this basic design makes you happy, all the more power to you. But for me, I think using this new updated body works much better. And it has actual Python Patrol colors. I know this isn't the colors that he used. He used like it was like all gray body, and then it had like black stripes, the Python Patrol stripes. And they were actually not as accurate as these stripes. So, okay guys, have a good night, buddy. What did I pay for this body? I paid $23 for the Laser Viper. And then I took the laser backpack off, and I took the laser helmet off, and I used it for my Plague Laser Viper. And then I was like, you know what? I gotta use this body for something, because, you know, it is nicely painted and nicely sculpted. So I said, you know what? We're gonna have to go ahead and make lightning and make scope, and I'm gonna have to get. What I'm going to do is I plan on getting the Retaliation water moccasin, which I think is called the Fang Boat or something. And that's going to be their water moccasin that I'm going to use. So, and it's, you know, kind of Python Patrol colored-ish. It's kind of green and red and black. So that'll go with them, I think. I mean, not everything has to match. I get it, but you know, it's not a fashion show. It's war, you know. But as far as going with that theme, I guess that's my plan for these. So the other one's on its way. So I'm pretty happy about that. And just even the plastics, the updated plastics for this, he is using a more pliable plastic. Where this is, you can kind of feel the difference in the plastics here in the legs. It's like a little bit more hollow, stiff, where these are a little bit more rubbery, pliable. So, there you go. And this way you don't have to pay $500 for the set, you know? Sorry, I need to drink some more pulp. Yeah, so you could essentially spend, what was it? You know, if you have extra heads lying around, this head is actually just the let me get him out of the way. This head is actually just an extra head from the Retaliation lift ticket, the more updated looking lift ticket. So that's a lift ticket head. I could go with the original heads because I do have a. And the cool thing about these characters is that they're both Brazilian, which is pretty cool. So if you do have yourself a red star, right here, you could pop the head off and give them this head if you want to. So if you want to go off that look, I mean, you could go off that look if you want to. That's the head he used. Maybe I should just go that route. We could do that. But you can. Oops. I'm ding-donging. Dinner's ready. Ding-dong. Look at my little platform go. Oh, there it is. Get this back in here. So there you go as far as customizing. Are you going to... There we go. So, there. That's just the head off a Red Star. See what Red Star looks like with Airtight's head. His hat won't fit on his head now. Yeah. Remember when these were normal? These wrists? These hands? Yuck. Yuck. You know? Yeah, so essentially you would spend around $45 to make two figures. Yeah, the Duke arms. You should call them the Dookie arms. That's what they should call them. Terrible. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. So, there is that. That's the plan for the future. I gave it away. You ruined the surprise. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I kid. Alexa, do I kid a lot?
This might answer your question. Lot's sons are Ben-Ami and Moab. His daughter is Lot's daughters. Did that answer your question?
Alexa, I think you just had a stroke. Yeah, she just had a stroke. She doesn't even know what I just said to her. Asked her an entirely different question, and I don't know what answer that was. Whew. She is... Maybe she's had one too many drinks. Alexa, have you been drinking early? Did you start drinking early today?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? How do you not sure? She's nuts, this one. This lady over here. Holy Toledo. Alright, so there's that. I don't really have much else. I know as soon as I stop the video I'll be like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. I am working on a vehicle review. I have to finish shooting it tonight, and then I will be uploading it before the weekend's over. So there's that. That's the plan for the weekend. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 customs for subscriber characters on the way. I'm trying to plan this all out so I'm not overloading the 3 3/4 inch reviews. I still have to do my Marvel Legends X-Men wave from the Caliban wave. I have to do this 3-pack review. That'll be later on during the week, probably. I'm going to try and do a subscriber video for... I'll just do the builds first. Then I'll do the spotlight videos a little bit later, and I'll do that in a full series. But yeah, I think that's pretty much the plan for like the next week or so. I do have some Cobra themed stuff for next month. We'll get to that. So, but yeah, so there's that. There's all of those things, in case anyone was inquiring. But yeah, so let me get him out of here. There we go. All right. So I think that might be it. I think that might be it as far as that's concerned. So, well, you know what we'll do? We'll bring in the new Magneto. Get a little closer to me, Magneti. Magneti. There we go. Hello. What editing app do I use for my iPad? Just iMovie. I've actually just I just bought a new computer, so I'm gonna be going back to my old reviews. If you guys remember my reviews, like my Shadow Tracker review, a whole plethora of other reviews that were just much better than a lot of the stuff I've been doing lately with my iPad, because iMovie is very simplistic and very kind of generic as far as the app goes. I mean, it'll get you through what you need to do, but for me, I just, anyway. So I'm getting a new computer probably within the next week. I already ordered the computer, but it's probably going to take about a week to get here. So with the specific build that I have for it, it's kind of like a gaming computer. So I'm trying to do everything in one. But normally I use Filmora. Filmora is okay to use. I don't have too many issues with it. There's some things that you do get out of Filmora that are pretty good as far as editing goes for reviews. So I like it. They change a couple things up, like how it works, but it's pretty simple too. It's cut and dry. It's not as simple as iMovie, but it's easy. Once you get the hang of it, it's simple to use. So no, it's not tough to learn. You can just pick it up as you go along. And if you guys have any questions about how to use Filmora, I'm more than happy to help you guys. So if you do get it, I have it, so I can explain things if you guys need it. If you guys want any help, I'm always here to help. But yeah, action figure expert. Okay, buddy, take it easy if you're heading out. I'll say thank you to everybody, like I always do, as always. Rich, thanks for stopping by, buddy. Hauling Bricks, Zorpox, Woodman, Gaz, action figure expert, as always, buddy. Thank you for popping by. I appreciate everybody. Alexa was my co-host today, in case you didn't know.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Excuse you. I said thank you. Alexa, I said thank you.
Of course.
So that's the response I wanted. Anyway, so maybe she'll be my new co-host, you know? Alexa the co-host.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
I did speak when spoken to, please. So maybe that's what we'll do. I think I got everybody in here. There were some good guesses. Oh, hey, Indy, man. Yeah, thanks for popping by, bud. Always appreciate it. Appreciate it. But okay, yep, that's gonna be it for today. A shorter video, as in short. It's been over an hour, but a shorter video nonetheless. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, I'll probably be back tomorrow with a video, and then Sunday. So back-to-back days. You're getting me back-to-back days, and I have a whole lot going on, especially with AEW's pay-per-view tomorrow and a whole lot of stuff. So busy weekend for me, and I'm working overtime tomorrow. Woof. So, busy day for me tomorrow. I'll be running like a chicken with my head cut off. So I might do an earlier video before, maybe I'll try to get it in before I go to work, maybe. It's going to be tight. It's going to be a tight window. So it might be maybe a little bit of a shorter build video. But anyway, I will do one regardless. So stay tuned for that. And that's it for me. Enjoy your Friday. I know I will. So enjoy yours too. You guys are all awesome. Thanks for popping by. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the cool guesses. And yeah, I will see you guys on the flip side.